All right, let's jump right into this explainer. If you're a technical founder or maybe you're part of a startup team trying to navigate the absolute battlefield that is the 2026 go-to-market landscape, you are exactly in the right place. Today, we're unpacking the brutal realities facing pre-Series B startups. We're going to look at exactly why the old playbook is completely broken now, and more importantly, how you can leverage high-efficiency models to survive and really thrive. So let's get into it.
Okay, 1,200 bucks. Right now, in 2026, this is the new median B2B SaaS customer acquisition cost. $1,200 just to get one customer through the door. That is a massive 60% surge over just the last 5 years alone. So if your strategy relies entirely on, just buying your way to growth, this number is an absolute red alert for your runway.
Look, I know the pain you're feeling when you've built this brilliant product, but your pipeline just crawls. It's frustrating. But here's the stark truth. Premature scaling is the #1 cause of startup death. Simply throwing your hard-earned cash at a slow pipeline without deeply validated product market fit, it's a fatal trap. It's exactly how really great products just disappear into the void.
Section 1. The Pre-Series B Trap. Why growth at all costs is dead. This trap usually happens because founders are using an outdated approach. They end up expanding their sales functions way faster than their actual revenue growth, which is a specific mistake that literally kills about 70% of open source companies. And looking here, the numbers show exactly why. Paid media costs have just skyrocketed since 2019. Google ads are up 164%, and LinkedIn ads are up 89%. Meanwhile, organic SEO and compounding content channels, those actually get cheaper and more efficient over time. Relying purely on paid ads is just a losing battle in 2026.
Section 2. Metrics that actually matter. Diagnosing your startup's health.
So it is time to stop obsessing over vanity top-line MRR. You might want to actually grab a screenshot of this right now. This is highly valuable 2026 benchmark data, and it's exactly what VCs and investors are looking for. Notice net revenue retention. If you're over 106%, it proves your product has undeniable value and expansion potential. And look at the CAC payback period. Recovering those acquisition costs within 12 to 15 months is absolutely critical for cash efficiency. Honestly, these are the hidden metrics that actually dictate whether you're going to survive long enough to see a Series A.
Another major one is your LTV to CAC ratio. This is essentially the ultimate unit economics measurement. It answers the most fundamental question in business, right? Do you make more money from a customer than it costs you to acquire them? Heading into 2026, a healthy target is 4-to-1. Mastering this ratio proves the quality of your marketing execution, and frankly, it dictates how fast you can sustainably scale the whole shebang.
Section 3. The GTM execution crisis. The user-buyer mismatch.
But hey, what if your metrics look terrible? Well, more often than not, the problem isn't actually what you've built, it's your marketing operating system. There are specific pitfalls keeping your pipeline painfully slow. The user-buyer mismatch is a classic one. Your end users absolutely love the tool, but the executive with the actual purchasing authority see no value, so you literally can't monetize it. Add to that the trap of ignoring high churn rates while you're furiously trying to acquire new customers. It's like trying to fill a bucket that's just full of holes.
So I want to pose a slightly contrarian question to you. How do you scale your startup, fix these leaks, and boost your metrics without bringing on the massive overhead and, frankly, the bloat of a traditional marketing department? Section 4. Enter the fractional CMO. High leverage, capital efficient growth.
This is the ultimate antidote for a technical founder's demand generation struggles. It secures top-tier strategic execution without the full-time C-suite price tag. The contrast is incredibly sharp. The traditional model says to hit growth targets, you need to hire, let's say, 3 full-time marketers. You're looking at a baseline of $180,000 plus in annual costs, and you're still suffering from slow manual execution. But the 2026 model? You bring in a fractional CMO armed with a modern AI stack, your annual cost drops between $60,000 and $80,000, and your execution velocity absolutely goes through the roof.
Section 5. Scaling with AI stacks. The modular marketing engine. The secret sauce here isn't just the fractional talent, it's the technology they bring to the table. Here's how this modular engine functions. Using powerful AI tools like Avery, they first lock down a razor-sharp strategy and ideal customer profile, focusing on real buying triggers, not just basic firmographics.
Second, they deploy AI-powered content execution to generate high volume at a really low cost. And third, this feeds directly into compounding SEO and organic demand capture. Suddenly, a solo founder or a fractional leader can produce the output of a 3-person team with 0 added headcount. It's a real game changer. So the crucial takeaway here is this. We aren't just talking about working harder. We're talking about structurally improving your annual recurring revenue per employee through much smarter execution. Better, faster marketing execution automatically equals better unit economics. It lowers your CAC and compresses that payback period we talked about earlier. Section 6, the 2026 Survival Guide. Fixing your pipeline. Okay, here is how you actually proceed to fix your pipeline. These are your hard-hitting action items. Number 1, do not scale until your product market fit is undeniably confirmed by retention data. Early hype doesn't count. Number 2, master one single marketing channel before you spread yourself thin. Number 3, implement behavior-triggered lifecycle emails. They are absolutely crucial for onboarding activation and reducing churn. And finally, align your pricing to ensure that 4-to-1 LTV to CAC profitability ratio. Which brings us to our final crucial metric, less than 2.0. This is the target burn multiple you need to aim for, meaning you're spending less than $2 to generate $1 of new ARR. Right now, this kind of capital efficiency isn't just a nice to have, right? It is exactly what Series A venture capitalists are aggressively demanding before they even think about writing a check. So I want to leave you with this provocative thought. Are you building a truly scalable, compounding marketing engine, or are you just burning cash on outdated playbooks? Look, if you're a technical founder, it is time to rethink your go-to-market strategy, leverage AI, and stop letting a bloated pipeline hold your great product back. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and we will catch you in the next one.